Hey guys, it's Chicken Jockey, and welcome back to another episode of Silverlake Survival. Why does this always happens in my intros? I'm just chilling around, and my face goes right in the middle of the screen. It happens every time. I really need to stop recording inside cramped spaces. Well, anyways, as you can see, here we are at the gold farm, and the piglins are. The server is freezing up, and the piglins are dropping in really fast. So yes, this gold farm, despite being half as fast as it was supposed to be, is still extremely fast. Especially for XP. I was at like 7 levels when I came on here, but once I just stood at this XP collecting station, I instantly got like to 23 levels. It wasn't even a pause. But today, we're going to be focusing on a very different XP farm. One that will be a heck lot faster than that gold farm, even if that gold farm was at max speed. Which, by the way, I definitely am eventually making that gold farm max speed like it originally was. Of course, I am talking about the Guardian farm. So this Guardian farm is still about the same progressed as it was when I started last episode. I was like, oh yeah, we're going to be working on this Guardian farm. No, we didn't work on the Guardian farm at all. I was too busy working on the gold farm that didn't work, the janky version of a micro crop farm, and also the mob farm that was too small, not the animal farm that was too small to give us enough food. But today, we're going to be getting a lot of stuff done with this Guardian farm. But first, we have an arguably even bigger project to work on. So last stream, I worked a little bit on this massive above the nether roof nether highway. But we are still not even close to being done with it. I mean, we do have a lot of roads built. I don't know what that stuff is. Well, anyways, we have a lot of roads built to almost everyone's portal off of these main roads. But we have one final road that's going to take us way longer than any other road, and that is the Nether Highway going to the end portal. Alright, after that probably very janky time-lapse with everyone going in the way of the camera and everything, we have finished this highway to the end frame nether portal, and it actually wasn't that long. I was like, oh yeah, this time-lapse is going to be a really long, like 5-hour time-lapse. It's going to be a super long road to the end. It was a really short one. It only took us like, what, 15 minutes by working together to make a highway to this portal. And the bot placed in the ice in like 2 seconds. But now we have a nice highway to the end. It wasn't that much work at all. But we've got it, and now we can finally work on the Guardian farm. Alright, so here we are at the Guardian farm, and I'm just here to figure out what resources we even need. So we obviously need pistons, so we need a little bit of iron and stone, and we need redstone dust, levers, glass, of course. Glass is easy, though. It's easy. And we've got some repeaters right here. I think repeaters require quartz, so it's basically just redstone, iron, quartz, and glass. So let's go get all of those materials, and we'll be back and we'll build up all of these capsules that have no idea how they work, but hopefully we will know how they work once the Guardian farm is finished. Alright, I've got all the stuff we need to build the Guardian farm, so let's head to the portal for the Guardian farm. Wait, where are we? I think I'm lost again. It must be this way. Let's use a pearl. Okay, this must be the right way. Yep. Okay. So, anyways, let's head to the Guardian farm and start building up these capsules that we're going to use to spawn and kill Guardians. And yeah, these ladders are really annoying to get into. Okay, so let's look at these little capsules and see exactly how we're supposed to build them. So first we've got our emerald block right here, and then we've got a piston right here. So let's use it as our reference point. So we've got our emerald block right here, so let's just place a little solid block right there, a solid block right there, and I think that's where we're supposed to place the piston, but let's just go double check. Okay, I think that's right. So let's place a piston right here off of this block and right here off of this block. Let's go double check. Okay, that looks right. So now we're going to need to go get a redstone torch. So let's place the redstone torch on top of this piston. Go get a comparator. No, is it a comparator or is it a repeater? It's just a repeat. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, it's still a repeater. It's still a repeater. And it looks like we replace a repeater on here and then place a block right here. So let's do that. Let's place a repeater on here. Wait, is it going away or going towards the redstone torch? Let's just check that real quick. And it's going away from the redstone torch. Okay. Now we place some blocks, it looks like, under the... Wait, what? Oh yeah, we place a block under the first piston. There's a redstone dust under the second piston. And then there is a block next to the... Okay, let's just build it up. I don't want to explain every single thing that I do. I'll just show you guys, okay? I mean, this isn't exactly a tutorial, but I want to show you guys at least what I'm doing. You can watch Silent Whisperer's tutorial on this Guardian farm. I mean, of course, it's going to be a Silent Whisperer tutorial because... every single farm that we do is Silent Whisperer because it's Bedrock Edition. I mean, who else besides Silent Whisperer actually makes reliable farms? Not many YouTubers. Alright, so it looks like we break this and place a piece of redstone dust right here. I think that's right because the pistons are pushing out and in, and I think that's what they're supposed to do. But then we're going to need a lever right here. So there's a comparator. There's not the comparator. It's not a comparator. I keep calling it a comparator, but it's not. Okay, so it looks like we place a lever right here and flick it, and everything stops. Perfect. I think it's functioning exactly how it's supposed to be, but we need ice. That is something that I didn't realize. So let's go get ice. Man, I thought I had everything, but apparently not. Alright, we finally got the ice, and a bunch of crazy stuff happened. The bot accidentally triggered a raid near Too Much Dog's base. We had to go destroy the raid. We were killing Ravagers during insane lag. It was crazy. Crazy stuff always happens in this server. I mean, ever since the Wither, nothing has been normal. Nothing has been normal. Okay, so I think we're supposed to break these blocks. Oh, oops, I think I messed something up. Whatever. Well, we're gonna replace this with glass. Yep. And we're gonna place that with glass. And we're going to want to probably put the repeater where it's supposed to be. Okay, so it turns out I kind of built this entire thing wrong right here. I'm gonna have to, instead of what I did, I'm supposed to mirror that design because for these last two rows, they're supposed to actually be slightly different from the rest of the rows of these little killers. So I guess I'm gonna have to get rid of all this redstone that I just built up. And oh no, these pistons are really loud. Alright, let's get rid of that. Yep. Goodbye. Well, anyways, looks like I'm gonna have to tear this down and build it all exactly the same, but mirrored. Alright. So, something happened. My mic does this weird thing where if you leave it on for too long, it suddenly stops working. So I did lose a little bit of footage there. But basically, what I did is I completed all these cells. I had to redo them a couple of times, just because these are really weird and wonky redstone contraptions. But I got them all built in the end. And I also made a little centerpiece soul sand block right here because I'm going to make a bubble elevator that shoots up from this soul sand block, and our kill chamber, well, not our kill chamber, our AFK spot will be up there, and that is where all of our items will be pushed up into. That's where all of our XP will be pushed into the player. And yeah, I made this ice little stream that is connected into all of these kill chambers. so that the items from the kill chambers can be pushed out onto this ice, and everything will be shoved into the center block. But I only got one row done. I'm going to need to connect ice properly into every single kill chamber, and then I'm going to have to install the redstone and water streams. So I guess we're going to have to get to work on that. Okay, so I finished all of these ice streams. It wasn't that complicated. It was pretty simplistic. I just made a bunch of straight ice lines and connected them all up into the chambers. And now I've got to cover all these ice streams in glass. But fortunately, X-Wing DMA has dropped off all of this glass for us, an entire shulker full. And that's a good thing, because we're going to need a lot of glass to surround all of these ice streams with. So I guess let's just get placing and put all this glass around the ice streams. We're also going to have to put it on top, but for now, let's just focus on getting the glass around. Okay, so I placed down all the glass around these ice line stream things. And now what I've got to do is make water streams, put water streams inside of these ice streams, so that we can actually push all the items out of the Guardian kill chambers into the collection system. Because ice in itself is not going to bring items straight into the center. That's not going to happen. So we're going to need to put some water in all of the ice streams. So basically what I've got to do is start at all of the kill chambers, and I'm going to push the water streams out into the main ice streams, and all the main ice streams are crossing into the main ice stream, and the main ice stream is crossing into the center soul sand block. So basically, I've just got to make every kill chamber be connected by a water stream on top of an ice stream into that center soul sand block over there. Well, I got all of the water streams put in for this farm to connect all of these kill chambers to the center soul sand block. So I had to use up a lot of buttons, and I had to take a lot of trips with my water buckets from the source block that I had out over there. Actually, I think I might still have it, I'm not sure. But I had to take a lot of trips between that and the kill chambers. And now that the water streams are completely finished, we are almost completely done with the farm. But fortunately, I now know for sure that this farm worked, because earlier I broke one of these little glass blocks, and right here I placed a water bucket, and this is what happened. Let me see if I can recreate what happened last time I tried this. And yep, it happened exactly like it happened last time. A bunch of guardians spawned in this one block. Wait. Actually, only one guardian spawned. Interesting. But as you can see, this farm definitely works. I don't know what happened last time, but last time, tons of guardians spawned. Oh, I placed it in the wrong block, didn't I? No, I didn't. Well, anyways, this isn't as many guardians that spawned the first time I tested this. But as you can see, this guardian farm definitely works, as the guardians were spawning in the spawning spots. So now the next step after we made all these water streams is to simply cover the water streams in glass. Oh no, what did I do? What did I do? Oh, I just placed a glass block on the source block for the water. Nothing really that bad happened. Well, anyways, now all I've got to do is cover the water streams in glass blocks. So once I'm done with that, I can install the rest of the redstone that we need to make this farm work. But yeah, all I've got to do for now is just place glass blocks on the top of these streams. Okay, so I placed the glass on top of all the water streams, and now all I've got to do is take the central kill chamber, which I believe is... I actually don't know which one it is. Oh yeah, it's the one that's the closest to the soul sand piece. So here's the central kill chamber, and I'm actually going to get rid of this lever. We don't need that anymore. And oh no, I did not think about the loud pistons. And anyways, we're going to move that lever up here and make a redstone line down here. And the redstone line is going to connect to each and every one of these kill chambers, because we need one central turning on and off lever, one lever to control all of these kill chambers, because we don't want to go to every single kill chamber every time we want to turn off the farm. That's not going to work. So we're going to have one lever to rule them all. Okay, so now that we've got all the redstone lines installed, we are almost completely finished with the farm. We just have to basically add the collection system and hook everything up in the top. So to make our AFK spot and collection system, we're first going to have to go up 25 blocks. So I'm just going to go up to level 85, because I don't want to count to 25. And according to Silent Whisper's video, 85 is when you're up 25 blocks. So here we are, and I think this is the very center of the farm. So let's just break this piece of stone and add an iron block right here, and then surround it with stone. And oh, I don't have enough stone. I'm gonna have to use a different block. Okay, I guess we're using wood planks to surround this. It's definitely not hideous at all. And how we're gonna do that is with a basic reverse torch tower. So let's see if I remember how to build this correctly. So what we're gonna do is place a block with a redstone torch right there. And then we're going to place a block with a redstone... No. We're going to place a redstone dust right here. Then we're going to place another block with the red... No. Don't tell me I'm going to have to... Really? No. We've got it. Okay. So it's just kind of this thing where it's just a redstone torch tower. But unlike the standard redstone torch tower that's just a big old tower of torches, this one has some redstone dust and things involved, and that's because this is a reverse torch tower that makes the signal from the redstone torches reach down from up instead of up from down. Alright, I made this big old torch tower, and I linked it all up into a lever up there, so now that is the control lever for the entire farm. But what I still have to do, and it's one of the last things I have to do, is make this bubble elevator that goes up to the AFK spot to bring all the items to the storage system that we're going to build. So I guess we're going to be building up this glass tube that's going to house our bubble elevator, and we're just going to be building it all the way up to the AFK spot. Alright, so now I've got this tube built up, and now what we've got to do is extend a little ice stream up here to take the items around and back into our storage system, which is going to be right about here. And then the XP is going to pass over it and jump right into us when we're going to stand right here. So we're going to be building an ice... Oh, I've got to build out here with netherrack. So we're going to build an ice stream going 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks out, and it's going to wrap around a little bit. And it's going to come back to us. Okay, so now we're going to surround this ice stream with glass as it comes around back here. And then once we're done with that, we just got to place the water in it, and it will be pretty much complete. Now, we do have some other things... Oh, that was a fail. We do have some other things to do with this farm now, besides just the ice stream. But it's one of the last things. We are almost officially done with this farm. Okay, now I've got the ice stream built and wrapped around, and I have also got a dispenser system at the end here that will put lava out here, and the lava will get rid of any unwanted items when I activate this dispenser, so that it will just burn all the XP and all the excess items, so I won't have to deal with tons of lag from entities on the server. So now I'm going to do the final piece of the puzzle for this ice stream, that is, and I'm going to put some water right here. Oh, and packed ice doesn't turn into water. Okay, I'm gonna need to go get buckets. Alright, now I've got some actual real water buckets. So we're gonna be placing a water block right here. And yep, it's flowing nicely. And now we're gonna place a button right here. And we're going to place our second water bucket right here. And now our water stream should work perfectly. So now all we've got to do is break this water block and see if the bubble elevator is working. And unfortunately, everything is not turning into a bubble column like it's supposed to. So I guess we're gonna have to grab some kelp and fix that. So let's grab some gravel. Let's replace this soul sand with gravel, actually. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Okay, I properly plugged up the gap, and now we're gonna replace the soul sand with gravel, like we did before, and we're gonna bone meal this kelp until it reaches the tippy top of the farm and converts everything into water source blocks. And now we're going to break that gravel and place this soul sand, and now everything is made into a bubble column properly, it looks like. Okay, let's retry this and hope it actually works this time instead of randomly breaking for utterly no reason at all. That would be nice. And no, the bone meal has failed us, so I guess we're just going to be placing the kelp by hand, and now it should actually work since I forced the kelp to grow where it was supposed to grow instead of having it grow manually. I think that probably the kelp hit its top age or something, because You don't see kelp growing all the way up to the top in deep oceans. So yeah, it might just be that the kelp got too big and it decided to stop growing. So now that I placed this soul sand, it should work, and everything now should be completely switched to a bubble column instead of not working. So let's throw in some items and see if it works. Okay, I've got me some glass. So let's just chuck them in. And it looks like they are sliding into the bubble column. And now let's just watch them shoot down the water stream. And let's see if they go into the bubble column like they're supposed to. And if the bubble column takes them up all the way like it's supposed to. And it looks like everything is working as expected, finally. Yeah, there was a lot of struggles. There. But in the end, the bubble column works perfectly. Okay, I've got this storage system, I've got the water stream, I've got pretty much everything that collects the items up. I've got it all built. So now all the items are just going to go through and end up in this singular double chest, which will definitely be big enough to handle all the items that are going to be pouring in it in insane speed. And now that we're done with the storage system, we're not going to worry about putting the tridents in and actually activating the farm just yet. We're just going to get some guardians to spawn this farm first. And that is because I want to see just how laggy this server is when we spawn the guardians in. Because if the server is too laggy, we're going to need to do an extra step. Okay, as you can see, I have put in the water in all of the kill chambers. And guardians, they're spawning pretty well. But they did fill up the mob cap, so there's no more guardians anymore. Because that's what happens when a ton of mobs spawn. They just fill up the mob cap and stop spawning. So anyways, all we've got to do is finish putting the tridents in the farm. So what we do is we take our tridents. Yeah, and I don't have any inventory space. So that's nice. Well, anyways, we throw the tridents on the head, the little piston ends right here. And the pistons will smash the tridents, and the tridents will somehow hit the guardians' hitboxes. Minecraft mechanics are weird. And yeah, the farm will work because it will continuously kill off the guardians. And as it's killing off the guardians, more will spawn. And all of the items and XP will go up there, and we'll be cool. This guardian farm will be, hopefully, extremely fast. Okay, so a thing kind of happened. I lost footage, and the footage that I lost just so happened to be the very first time I turned on the Guardian farm. And that's footage that we're never gonna get back. But anyways, the point is, in the clip that I lost, I first turned on the Guardian farm, and I found out that this thing works. And it works very well. I was getting tons of drops, and in fact, this is the storage system that we first had. It was originally just one double chest. And now that double chest has been completely filled up, and we need a little bit more storage. So we have these giant chests. And these chests are supposed to be an item sorter, but Too Much Dog didn't exactly finish the sorter. So we're just stuck with a bunch of double chests stacked on top of each other for now. Despite the farm working very well, however, it is pretty slow for XP. And that is because of one small problem. And the problem is, as you can see, the XP orbs are not all getting pushed into the water stream. The majority of them are getting stuck under this slab. However, there is one simple fix that we can use to free up the XP and make sure it all gets brought up into that bubble elevator and into our inventories. And the fix that we need to do is simply replace each and every one of these slabs with a trapdoor. And this guardian isn't dying. Hello? You're supposed to be getting killed right now. Okay, there we go. Man, I think a trident is missing. I guess we'll have to go and fix that later. But anyways, what we've got to do is get rid of each of these slabs and netherrack. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna have to get rid of each and every one of these slabs and replace them with a trapdoor. And the XP will hopefully all be able to escape from under this trapdoor and get pushed into the water stream. And we'll get it. So this is a pretty easy fix, and I hope it'll work. Okay, so I replaced all the slabs in the farm with trapdoors, so hopefully the XP won't get randomly stuck under the slabs this time, and hopefully we'll actually be getting a very, large amount of XP from this farm like we're supposed to. So let's flick the trapdoor. And, oh no! And about 99 drowned. Let's hope he gets his stuff back. Okay, it looks like the XP is coming. And it's still rather slow. Okay, never mind. It's actually incredibly fast. I mean, I'm not... Yep, okay. I just gotta say, this farm is actually a really big success. Because as you can see, I'm getting XP very fast. And that's basically all we wanted from this farm. So it did take a while. We thought that the XP was going to be really slow. But now, we are finally done with this farm. And boy, is it fast. Both for XP and especially for items. As you can see, the items are just pumping in extremely fast. The XP is pumping in extremely fast. It's just insane. This farm, this Guardian farm, I would highly recommend it. Silent Whisperer's tutorial for this farm will be down in the description and in the info card above. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and hit that bell for more Minecraft guides and Let's Plays. I will see you all next time in the next episode of Silverlake Survival.